Hey, this is Phil Lilley. Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on Lake Taneycomo. I'm going to do one cast today. I'm up in the trophy area. No generation right now, but you're supposed to run water here in just a little bit. There's the slough that comes in from Point Royale. That's where I'm at. Got a little chop on the water, but that's probably not going to last very long. It's about 7:30 in the evening. Well, there were several areas where the fish were midging on them coming up here. Pretty good. One at Trout Hollow. One there at the big log house before Fall Creek, and then they're midging a little bit below. Sorry. Just make sure that wasn't a crack in my rod. A little bit below the narrows, but I know they're still midging a little bit up here. I was going to throw a fly rod, but I haven't done something in a while. This is a 1/25 ounce black and chartreuse jig with a black head, 2-pound line. I'm going to just throw it, no float, with this water being off. I haven't done this in a while. I know black's been pretty good. Black jig under a float's been pretty good, so I just thought, well, I haven't done this in a while. And they're midging. Little midge hatch coming off, pretty active. I'm going to angle a little bit down, like the direction of the wind. Work it kind of fast, see if they'll chase it. Oh, there's a fish. There's a fish. Urgh. Ooh. It's a big fish. I'm headed that direction. There's two of them on that one. Had a guy bring in about an 8 or 6 pound brown. It was over 24 inches last evening after one cast. He was up here. Oh, missed him. He's right there at the boat. He was up here in this area with the water running, dragging a, it was a jerk bait. I forget what color he said it was. It's a dark color. Well, I've missed 3 so far. I actually thought it would be a little better than this. Maybe it'll turn on here in a minute. Boy, there are a lot of mayflies hatching right now. They're over in that sunlight. Wonder if they're rising on them. I see them landing on the surface, and there's nothing coming up on them. They are all over the surface right there. I mean, they're just dotted. Huh. Fish are not eating them. It's crazy. Well, I'm gonna have to go with something else. I really thought this was gonna work. Okay. I get my fly rod. I am really tempted to put a black jig on this. Right now it's got a ouch. It's got some pretty small midges on there, which I'm not enthused about using. Okay, I just did a big goof. So I've been fishing for the last 20 minutes or so. I threw a black 50th ounce jig under a float. I caught 5 trout, 2 rainbows, then 2 browns, and then 1 small rainbow. Well, I usually let the camera run when I'm tying a jig on and then just edit that out. That's what I thought I did, but I didn't. I shut the camera off, then I didn't turn the camera back on. Really smart. So, I have nothing to show for my 5 trout and 20 minutes of fishing. People can't get their TV working. I'm just going to have to wait a little bit. The joys of renting a resort. Anyhow, instead of, oh, they started running water. So I'm down below the narrows now. They're not supposed to run much, which they really aren't. I'd say less than a half, or about a half a unit. And I'm not going to throw the jig and float because they quit hitting it about the time it really started running. And I threw a jig for a little bit, that black and sculpin jig, and didn't get any bites. So I guess I'm going to finish out with a 16th ounce white jig. I'm going to turn around and fish the rock bank here in a second. I'm glad I noticed that, because when I went to turn the camera off, I was really turning it on, which didn't make any sense. I double checked it, and that's what I did. Hey. Well, I can show you one fish. The rainbows were pretty small, not as big as this. They're actually stalkers. The browns were both triploids, and they were 13 inches probably. Not as big as that. Not quite as big as that rainbow. The herons are fighting tonight. You got some funny noises. One more on this side, then I'm gonna go ahead and switch now. I'm almost down to the boat ramp. I was ready to head home. Turn it. turn my trolling motor off. Well, it's unfortunate. They were hitting that black jig under a float pretty good. There's still a little bit of chop on the water, and the water wasn't moving very fast. I caught The first two at 3 foot deep, then I moved it to between 5 and 6 foot deep and caught the rest. And the water started moving a little faster, and then they wouldn't hit it. So I threw the black and sculpin 50th ounce. And they wouldn't touch it. No bites. I'm at the mouth of Fall Creek now. One more cast. Okay. Well, I got to show you what a fish look like. And I can give you a report. I was up there earlier with that chop on the water and fishing that jig and float with the 50th ounce black jig. I would have caught some fish. But that's okay. It's going to be a beautiful week. Looking forward to getting a lot of stuff done at the resort and getting back out and fish a little bit. Thanks for watching. See ya.